Why hello there and welcome back to Let's Play Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask. Now this is another type of switch than we've encountered before. It's an on-off switch and will not disappear. In other words, if we so wanted, we could switch the direction around again. Which could be useful. After all, now the entire room is stopped. Well. And the yellow one is down here. Let's set that to off. By doing so, we get the water wheel to rotate in the other direction. Doesn't make a big deal for the elevators here, but everything else will now go the other way around. That means we can go new ways that we couldn't have gone before. By the way, do not roll off that ledge. All of the water fountains are made so that normal Link without transformation mask can safely land on them just by running up to the edge and jumping. Rolling, as well as the bunny ears, will give you too much speed and you will overshoot the things. Just saying. So, where do we need to go from here? Ah, that's right. The upper right portion of the temple. We need to go into a way that we've come out of before. Namely that. Basically, we need to follow the green line now. So, stay near the surface here, because we want to get out. After all, we can do things here now. Now, it's not too bad if you miss this now. But I recommend using the Song of the Bird, whatever it's called. You'd think by now I'd know the name, having it used a couple times and such. What do we get here? Arrows and magic. Well, that's not an indication of anything, now is it? So, unfreeze the door. And equip the ice arrows. We are gonna need them. Because our buddy the frog is back. Spoiler, this is also the perfect opportunity for us to do the frog side quest. I recommend jump attacks because that way he goes down in 2 or 3 hits. Also, be quick about this. Be very quick. The guy will stop after jumping around for a moment. Snap. Oh yeah. And he's down. And transforms into a frog, which we didn't see because he actually went into the boxes. Oh well. Don Gero's mask, where art thou? Yes. By the way, it doesn't matter whether or not you have beaten the boss of Snow Peak yet. Talking to the frogs alone is sufficient. I really do hope that we have enough time for all the side quests I have planned for these 3 days. Anyway, leave the room this way and we can get the Bosky. It's kind of necessary, so yeah, you can't skip this easily. Unless you want to glitch through the floor of the first room. Just saying. By the way, if I need to skip any quests, I'm going to skip Anchu and Kafai for the time being. Slow down. Snap. It got under the platform. Ah. Oh well. Now I want to be a Link here because this room is easiest solved. What was that, Link? Have you gone mad? Well, probably. This room is anyway easiest solved while it is frozen today. So for my next trick I want to get down on that axis. Yes, perfect jump. That's exactly where I wanted to go. Now you don't fall off that round thing, but it's a little bit tricky to, well, walk on it. So first let's get that fairy chest over here. Spoiler, it's a fairy. Whoa. So can I get to where I want to from here? I don't think my hookshot's gonna be long enough. No, I need to get closer. Now you're supposed to freeze the thing, get on that platform I think, unfreeze the thing. And it's nightmarish and requires lots of shuffling your inventory around. However, if you just nudge yourself off that and stand on this platform, you can actually hookshot directly to the chest. There's a torch in here that you're probably supposed to hookshot to, but really. Now the two platforms we saw up there, the one on this side goes up and down, the other one goes sideways. I don't think I've ever used that sideways platform because, well, you'll see in a minute. There's another way to solve this room other than platforming shenanigans. Well, technically this is platforming shenanigans too, but it's different. Freeze that thing. Jump back onto the wheel. And just walk across like so. There's not really anything else in this room. It's just a thing. No, this room is fun. These things go down when weight is applied to them. Down, go down, Link! Thank you! So, and under here we have a barrel, and no means to destroy it, other than hold Z and then roll into it. Can't roll underwater otherwise. So a Link will try to make a swim for it. The fool! Anyway, in this room we are going to need the fire arrows. Why the fire arrows, you may wonder, or ask, or maybe you know. But yeah, there's ice waterfall, frozen waterfalls on the ceiling. We need to unfreeze them while standing on the corresponding, well, thing. Seesaw, that's the word. To activate the green switch. I believe this is actually the final one. Well, maybe there's one in the last room. But yeah, that's not gonna be too useful. So this red. I can't set target because of the way pathing works. By the way, Link is too small for that jump. You need the Zora. No one else can make that. But I can imagine one. Will you get off the thing already? Thank you. There's nothing in them pots, so let's just ignore them. There is, however, a fairy here. 13 fairies. Perfect. That's our lucky number today. Because number 14 and 15 are in the final room. Oh yeah, there's only one room that we haven't gone to yet. We could have gone there before, but there wouldn't have been any point to it, really. Anyway, to get back out, go through there. Man, we visit that room quite often, don't we? Now the final room seems to have two entrances. One at the bottom left and one at the bottom right of this room. Well, let's go down. I believe that's our entrance. Yeah, just follow the green line. Like always. Now, in this room, first of all, we want to come over here, because fairy in a bubble in the passageway. Tch, and it thought it could hide from me. There's another fairy in a bubble up there. And that's our last two fairies. Oh yeah. I'm not quite happy with the time I've spent in here, but oh well, it will have to do. So, where's my transvestite mask? There it is. It's kind of sad that for the final temple we are not going to need this anymore, because all fairies are going to be in chests. Yay, all fairies. And the true final switch, which opens the path to the boss. Yay! Man, all of these water shenanigans, all for that. Kind of embarrassing. Oh well, this boss is gonna be all kinds of fun. And Zora Link is gonna have the honors. Oh yeah. Great. More tentacles. Can already see it coming. Well, that's gonna be fun. Are you going to be having fun, Zora Link? Oh, it's not tentacles after all. It's Sushi! Yay! Now this fight can go horribly, horribly wrong if you do it wrong. So first of all, I want to lure the guy a little bit. And he ate me. He always eats you. Don't worry about it too much. I hope you have some fairies with you, though. Now you could just wait until he jumps over you. Also, there's a way to get the guy trapped. When he charges at you, he will eat you no matter what. Can't do a whole lot about that, unfortunately. Come here already. No, don't come here. Actually, yes, come here. I find this is pretty much the best way to kill the guy. You need to ram him in the head with your shield. Zora shield electric thing. When he charges at you, you may want to get out of the water, because otherwise he will eat you. As I said, I'm not too worried about that. Can regenerate some health from his little fishes. And if you can't get him at just the right angle, you can get him stuck in a loop like that. It wasn't much of a loop, but enough to kill him. So there's that. And he dies. And leaves behind his head. Nice. That's how a fish should be. Also, taking that mask off was unnecessary. Oh well, 15 heart containers. 3/4 of the game done. Yay! Also, cutscene time. I guess I could talk a little bit about Bravely Default while the cutscene is going on. I mentioned the game probably half a year ago in some Let's Play, and also like 2 episodes ago. And I said it had a massive time sink, and while that is true, it's also quite fun. A very standard classical RPG with... Actually, I need to praise the graphics on that one. They look quite interesting. It also has the fattest looking main character I've ever seen in any RPG. Oh well. Now we could go into the Zora's thing and take part in a concert. I don't wanna. We have things to do now that the ocean is clear. Also, you can swim barely along the coast of the thing, I guess. Along the edge of the Zora Hall. If you go too far out, you will get swept away and end up at... Stupid thing. End up at the beach, though. So, can I get out of here? No, of course not. Actually, I may just be able to... Nah. It's not gonna work. Well, dang. In that case, I'm going to have to start all the way over here. I think there is a way to... How far back do I have to start, man? I believe there's actually a way to bypass all of that. But I'm not too sure I can pull it off. Anyway, first order of business is going to be blowing up that rock and getting a new item that I will probably never use. Well, I may have to use it at some point, but oh well. At least I hope this is the item I'm thinking of. Yes, they are! Bomb 2! I think this is the first chest in the game where I can get them. I just wanna have them for item menu completion. Ooh, 1 bomb 2. Aren't you rich, Link? So, and from here, we kind of need to do the whole hookshot thing. Don't push me off! Whatever you do, do not push me off. That would have been bad. I will cut you, you know that? Or shoot you in the face with my hookshot. That works too. It's a little bit tricky to get the hookshot target. But, oh well. As usual, can only hookshot shoot trees. Now I seem to remember there being an enemy here in the way. But I think I'm confusing that with another game. Anyway, our goal lies in here. at the fairy fountain. Because it would be quite a waste if we didn't give those fairies back. Quite a waste indeed. Oh yeah. Ah, don't sweat it. And for that we get double life, essentially. The final upgrade in Ocarina of Time comes back as something we can get 3/4 through a game. Well... now that's a thing. If that's the third upgrade, whatever could the final upgrade be? Oh well. So. I think Zora will suffice for. We have not a whole lot left to do in the Great Bay area. However, there's one more heart piece we can get, and I think I will get it on screen, because why not? On screen and today, that is. So yeah. By the way, you may want to do this at night. I am not going to have the leisure to do that though, so I'm gonna have to do it during the day. I do recommend doing it during the night of the second day, or whenever you finish your temple. You can only do this after you finished the temple, and at that point in time there's a boat here, which we are going to want to take. Now you want to also keep your hookshot out. Because we need to hookshot over to that tree on the plus and square island. That's at least how they look on the minimap. Got it. Oh yeah. Excuse me while I make a save state here. It's just a massive pain to get back up here, in case I actually do fall down. Oh. Sure. Be very careful here. You do not want to fall off now. How he's gonna do that, I don't know. I'm guessing redstone and igniters. Oh well. Sure. Well, take your time here. You only need 20 points, and the camera is at a really bad angle. But yeah, take your time, take your time. It's better to miss out on one than to fall down and die horribly. But you don't die, but you get the idea. Now at night this is a little bit easier because you can see the light of the from the torch on the island. Too late. Well, snap. And that happens all too easily. Fortunately, while the game is going on, it just lets you do that. I'm gonna give it one more try. If it doesn't work, I'm gonna do it off screen. The worst thing you can do is jump off into the water while you're not playing. In that case, you don't get teleported back up. It is indeed the worst case scenario. The other worst case scenario is, of course, that the camera does not do what you want. By the way, yeah, the torches will go out, but you should usually be fine. It's just a matter of where do you point that freaking control stick and where the camera wants to go. The camera is your biggest enemy in this game. Whoa! I almost fell down there. As soon as I get 21 things, I'm so gonna stand pat and not do anything. If I fall into the water now, I'm gonna be mad. Okay, that's it. I'm done. I'm just staying here and yeah. Ah, yes. By the way, briefly default, the chop system is kind of interesting. I've seen games that handle it similarly before. I think Final Fantasy V would be the best comparison, but Lufia, the Ruins of Lore, also had a similar chop system. So yeah, it's a thing, and definitely something to check out. Well, tough, big guy. I feel really sorry for you. Not. No, not really. Well, too bad, Mr. the Fisherman. Too bad I am not the fisherman's friend. Oh yeah, I kind of need to get that off screen. The letter to Mama and the Carton mask from the shopkeeper. I don't think I get the mask again, I only get the letter. But I will need to get that from Kafai's back room. Otherwise I can't quite finish off everything I want to do with the Android Kafai quest. Otherwise, next time we are going to be bothering the Gorman brothers for their big blue bars. And yeah, that's about it. Next time on Let's Play Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask, we will do side quests. Oh yeah. And I'm going to try to finish off the big one. Anshu and Kafai's story. It's gonna be a thing. I hope you enjoyed today's episode. This is Legion, and fare thee well.